Alright, welcome to the Oregon Trail. I'm a prospector who has come to Nauvoo in 1849 for the purpose of setting off to the journey west to Sacramento. I already bought a Conestoga wagon, but I still need to buy the other supplies I need for my journey. As I wander the streets of Nauvoo, I see various stores that should be able to provide me with supplies, provided I have enough cash. I also see people who may be able to give me some good advice. Oh yeah? Like who? This bum?
You heading out west? So am I. In fact, this will be my second trip out on the trail.
Well, this is going to be like, oh, I don't know, many trails ago. Tell me more.
I traveled out to the Oregon country 3 years ago. Liked it a lot, so I decided to come back east, round out some of my relatives, and take them all back to Oregon with me.
Big mistake. You got any advice?
Find yourself a good wagon train. That's the prime thing. Keep moving and don't take no cutoffs. Stick to the main trail and you'll be okay.
Okay, I'll be able to keep moving and take all the cutoffs.
The merchants here in town offer basic packages of supplies based on the size of one's party and estimated length of journey. Of course, you can shop around on your own or add to the basic set. So, which package would you like?
Give me the full compliment because I'm in a good mood. On this day of recording, by the way, it's December 18th. It's on a Wednesday. I was going to do it on a Thursday, but I decided, no, I need to keep up with the momentum of recordings as I'm fresh off from, the recent Indian series of Crusader Kings Cholo. Let's see who's on one at a time. Lonesome Laniel Neff, horse theft. Yep, I stole some horses for the horse god. We use the horses to uphold a horse sacrifice. You know how... what they do over there. Yeah. Laniel Neff, you're a lonesome horse theft guy. And sometimes I do business with the other horse thief that I know of in Salt Lake City. Anyways, what's on the news? Gold seekers begin arriving in California. Oh, son of a beeswax! The reason I say this is because I'm a prospector. That's my current occupation, or was before we set on the trail. I'm a prospector. Yep, we're gonna go west and get them gold up in them hills. Or in the valleys, or in the river, or in the goddamn ocean where gold is also found there. Yeah. I'm a prospector at this time. But now, since it's a bit snowy here, which kind of reminds me, since this is on a December, I would like to say happy holidays to everybody around the world. The reason I say everybody around the world is because I have a worldwide audience. Not just from here, but also other English-speaking countries like in the UK, and some of you from Australia. And I know a few Australians are watching this probably right now. And let's not forget India, because due to my recent interest for that country, I'm sure Indians are probably watching it here too. So let me go shopping, get the usual crap. But the real purpose of why I'm doing this at this time of recording, because it's 3 months. I usually record every 3 months, except for that one time from last November during Election Day USA, where I had no internet and I was so bored I had to record an Oregon Trail. This one is not for boredom. This is scheduled. Yeah, I got it. So for now, we're just gonna get all this K-rap and man, you're such in a good mood, Lord Master. Wait a minute, your name is not Lord Master. Let me introduce you to this party right now before I get antsy. My name is Earl Drummond, which is my real name, Lord Master. Earl Drummond, aka Lord Master. And these other people here is Brittany. No, not Britney Spears, who used to be my childhood crush. But this Brittany is actually a person that I recently met over on the Xbox Live realm. We play Red Dead Redemption together. She likes horses. I don't know if I can afford a horse because, all that money I'm going to be spending. And what we got here is Butch Reed, who is a former professional wrestler from the 1980s and 90s. I heard that he was over in Florida. In other words, he's only popular in Florida, and not anywhere else. And plus, there's a lot of facts about Butch Reed, which we'll talk about throughout the trail. Now we got Rajaraja, which may sound like a funny name to you, but it's an Indian name. And this is in reference from the ongoing Crusader Kings series of Chola, which is still ongoing on my channel if you want to check out a couple of those episodes. Rajaraja, or the Tamil name Rajaraja, I once called him an idiot loser because he was, I think he was dull-minded, or some other ruler that was dull-minded himself, where, let's just say he had a bad upbringing, where he could have been better when he was educated, but no, not really. He was good with money, though. So, he's our money guy. And we got Fong, which some person would think, oh, that's just some Chinese guy named Fong. But let me tell you something. Fong is very mysterious to me. Because there is one thing certain about it, and that is, stay away from his basement. Stay away from Fong's basement. And who could forget Nasty Jack Finley, the most notorious criminal of the Oregon Trail. We're bringing him in. Which we have not used that name since the, the Curse of the Great Spirit video of the Oregon Trail back in December of 2017. But here on December 18th, 2019, and this will be the last Oregon Trail of the year, well, get to buying. You're not finishing buying stuff. We'll get the usual stuff if we can before I run out of money. Don't even think about it. Yes, you are thinking about it. Just buy a couple of decks of playing cards, which, if we were to trade with other people, we use cards as alternate currency. Make them think cards is money. I do that every time because some person is... Who's some person? By some person, you mean you, Lord Earl Drummond. Earl F. Drummond. F as in, you know. For God's sakes, why you get a cast iron stove, the most heaviest object you could bring to a wagon? And if I were to ask that guy right now, he says, hey, where do you get cast iron stoves from? And he would say, well, don't worry, the distributor of cast iron stoves came from, Cast Iron Stoves R Us. Fascinating. I was circling, figuring out what to do next. Since it's winter, so we got to get the winter clothing for all of us. Them's the rules. And, well, we can only get the wagon covers, and I don't have much of carpentry skills, so I'm not going to bother getting more spare parts. If one of them breaks, we'll replace it, and if it breaks again, well, you're done. Drugstore, yes. Get all the medicines, all the spares. So again, I'm just fresh off from the momentum of recording some pretty interesting episodes from that Indian series, in which, let's say, as of this time of this recording, I managed to unite India, not the entire subcontinent, but all the independent realms that are either Hindu, Jain, or Buddhist. All of them belong to me now, so there's only one ruler now, but I'm not yet the Samrat Chakravartin, which means universal ruler in Sanskrit, for those that are not familiar with that sort of thing. Just watch the video if you're interested in that sort of thing. So, we're taking a heavy load, and just give me a dozen oxen, and just one horse for Brittany, because there's a reason why they call her the Equine Queen. So that leaves us with $1992. If I only had $1992, then close to $2,000. That's $19.92. Which, by the way, 1992 is the year I was born. And I'm not going to get chickens because we just ran short on cash. But don't worry about it. We're just going to go with $19. Right? Close to 20. So I like how they call, what does it say? Larson A. Hoffman, General Merchant. So he's the general merchant. He's the general of all the merchants. He keeps them in line. Well disciplined for all the merchants that go. To go pick this wagon train. And we'll soon be ready for all of this, unless I forget something at the end of it. Oh, It's March the 1st, and the high is 14 degrees and the low is 4 degrees, which means it's getting cold out there. That's a good thing we bought all those winter clothes, otherwise we would be dead in the dirt, or in the snow for that matter. Who else is the one that wants to speak? Because I did not bother talking to all these people because I ain't got time for this.
The ice is good and solid. Let's cross over the ice.
Well, better be, because it's may never know a break, because it's a long ass river we're gonna cross through all this ice of the mighty Mississippi. And we made it through. I've been hired as a trade guide. I am? I'm a trail guide? Yeah, we're doing this a little differently with this picture. I'm often the adventurer, but I'm now the trail guide, which they're gonna give me free $500 for the essential needs. Like when we go to the next town, go get chickens and some guns and bullets. Since we got much to hunt around here, it's too cold out. And if I screw up too many times and if the morale gets very low, they're gonna fire me and therefore game over. So I have to be real careful. And me, as a trail guide, people will look around me and rely on me. It's almost like, oh, Earl Drummond, what shall we do? As they put their hands together, and, you know, like prayer hands. They're like, what shall we do? You know, just enlighten us, trail guide. And I'm like, get advice?
I'll admit that it's probably best for us to keep pressing on despite the cold, but I do wish we could just slow the pace a little.
You see, a trail guide even asks for help from other people because I'm not all that wise. And sometimes there are some other people that aren't as wise as I am. Some a little more. 0 degrees as a low.
I don't see how we can cross right now. The ice isn't thick enough. Maybe we can break through the ice and then ford or float.
We're still good. Eli's Ford. I mean, foot. God dang it. Screwed it up already. Also, we're all going too slow. Also, good timing. It's raining. Yeah, good time to start picking up the pace as the snow is melted and everything is muddy out here.
Don't bother me right now. I ain't got time for idle chat.
Fine. Jackass.
Good to see you, friend. You know, I spent some time out west, and now I'm traveling back east to fetch my family.
Friend, do I know you?
Hope you're prepared. You'll be seeing quite a bit of the elephant further on. Since your animals is already mighty worn, it's gonna be rough. Feed ain't always plentiful, and water's sometimes right scanty.
But there's water falling out from the sky. We got plenty. But the feed, look, it's grass. It's everywhere. There's no longer snow. And the animals, as far as I'm concerned, they're not worn. They were just set off already.
Hurry along, but don't push your animals too hard. You don't want to get caught by early snow, but if you get too hard with your animals, they won't carry 'em more than halfway.
We already left in early snow. You must have thought that I was born yesterday. You got anything to trade? Oh hey, free rifle shotgun sheet, and I'll trade you for some pickles. Good trade. And we shake hands together like good businessmen we are. Well, farmer and prospector. Anything interesting? Like this hat. See? $500 more. They give you $500 for free when you become a trail guide. Yeah, a prospector who wants gold becomes a trail guide. These people are nuts. Jack Finlay.
Darnation, we can't let a few coughs and sniffles slow us down.
Drink some water, because it's everywhere now. And it's freezing already, and Fong's got cholera.
They need rest, lots of water, and some salt.
Oops, and salt. And the snow just came here all of a sudden. As it's snowing already, it's like, man, that's some heavy-ass snow. It's not to the point where it's blizzard. Oh, look at this wheelwright. If that's the correct occupation.
Howdy. Let me set this wheel aside for a moment. There. Sure am glad these way stations have been set up for us.
Tell me more about this place.
I probably don't need to tell you that Mount Pisgah was named for a place in the Bible. This station was established with the specific purpose of helping the immigrants heading west.
Well, yeah, I forgot. Starting in Nauvoo, this is part of the Mormon Trail, but I'm going to branch off of that trail once we, set off for California to Sacramento for some gold.
If you're in one of some supplies, you might find what you need inside. Can't guarantee they have what you're looking for, but they do seem to do their best.
Is that so? What's your merchandise? I know that guy. You got no rifles, you got no gunpowder. God, imagine this bomb here. I don't know why I keep using that word bomb, but still. It says, it's like, hey, you got any guns and ammo on it? And he's like, yeah, sure, we got bullets and pistols. And it's like, okay, great, but where's the gunpowder? Gunpowder? We don't sell gunpowder around here, sir. What kind of person are you? You sell guns and bullets, but no gunpowder. That makes the firearm useless. Couldn't even get it right the first time. Well, yeah, well, you couldn't get your thoughts out first time. Look, seriously, next time when you get an extra, how about forget the pistols, forget the bullets, just sell gunpowder only. Just nothing but gunpowder. Oh, and a bunch of box of matches for sale too. That's not a good idea, because fire hazard. Fire hazard? Look, this building is made out of wood. There's a bunch of alcohol here. That is a fire hazard. And you know what else is a fire hazard? That. Oh yeah? Well, your mother's a fire hazard because she's hot. What? Mother's a fire hazard because she's hot. That sounds like a compliment more than an insult, but I need to get out of this place before it gets more silly and cold. 100 feet wide, yeah, you just simply stream through it. See? Nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with me. We went through a place called Cold Springs.
This is a good opportunity for trading.
Hell yeah, son. There's no one here but you.
I am Joseph Mascoutin of the Fire Nation. Welcome to our home. The Fire Nation is often known as the Potawatomi. We are many bands. Our ancestors lived in the place now called Michigan. We now live in Iowa and Kansas. Like many in my village, I'm a trader. I have food, furs, and many goods made by both Indians and white folks. If you like, we can trade.
What you got? But I ain't giving you no coat. No. But I can demand a coat. If I just think about a stupid item to trade. Not Brittany's horse, no. Got any meat? Well, nobody's dead yet, so I ain't getting away no coat. I'm never a fan of having flour around because that adds a bunch of weight. See, 10 pounds, 29 sacks? That's unacceptable. So we lighten the load a little. Shut up and get moving. Jack Finley. Oh yeah, you're all feeling bad right now. Well, Rajaraja, Butch Reed, and Brittany and I are okay. So we made it to Canesville. Now to spend more money here. But first, go see Dr. Dagobert Ikes, the surgeon.
Oh, I've been told you're looking for a doctor.
Hell yes we are. We're dying here.
I'll do the best I can. Mind you, I don't have access to all the modern equipment and medicines like the physicians back east.
Oh, you don't need all that stuff. Just use one of them, magic.
If you see any plants with reddish leaves, don't eat them or drink the water nearby. Those red leaves are a good sign of alkali.
Man, first 20 minutes of this, 10 minutes of this trail, on the trail, I'm already as clueless as I am as a trail guide, so I already failed as a trail guide right off the start, but at least they haven't fired me yet. No, the morale's pretty good. They're okay with me. They are A-okay with me. Give me a minute. Okay, come back to town. Sorry for the delay. I thought I was burping up a storm. Okay, March 19th. Congress creates the Department of the Interior. Whatever the hell that means. The interior. The interior of what? Of the Congress. When I was little, back in my younger days, I thought Congress is just another word for cash register. I don't know, I was a dumb little kid back then. And I was a dumb little kid for knowing that Santa Claus, it runs a drugstore. Teagle, or probably Teagle. This is Teagle, aka Santa Claus. We did not get all the medicine, so Santa Claus here. What the hell is this? I'm not saying I've never seen it before. I know I bought all of these before. It's just, what the hell is? Oh wait a minute, that's part of all items. Some of that is just spices. Oh, I get it. We do have all the medicine. The rest of it is just nonsense spices. And look here, Santa. What I want for Christmas is some more whiskey. What? That's just petty. I'm sure he's going to curse me and says, if you've been a naughty boy this year, you're going to burn in hell. Wait a minute, what's the current weight of this wagon? Not 5,000. So I guess we do have enough money to get spare parts. And chickens! Don't forget the chickens! Just get the ones. Not two. Oh, who's on the one? Nathan Nate Pemper. Bank robbery. Oh, that reminds me. Robberies. Get the chickens. That reminds me of robberies. Yeah, we'll bring a lot of chickens and we'll get a lot of eggs. And plenty of milk cows to get more milk. Yes. Get lots of milk. Get lots of eggs. Unless we're mixing something. Matter of fact, there is another item where we could put it. Oh. Dixon's Dry Goods Groceries. That's one place. And the other, Bailey Green Broker? Hardware Notions and whatever the hell that thing that says. Oh no, not him again. He's freaking Bailey Green. Gross. I don't know, if you people can read this as I have this pointed upwards, you can read what that even says unless... No, I wouldn't read further. Yeah, it's that guy again. And when I look for food, you see? I got all the bacon in the world! Also, would you like some candy? Or maybe some flour to help slow your wagon down? Or some dried beans, or even potato! Or some potato! But yet, if I had another guy in this party, like, I don't know, Sling Blade or something, he would say, I like taters, beans and taters. Yeah, I hear that a lot recently. No, I haven't seen a movie, I've just heard parts of it. Also, there is one thing I do want from that. Butter churn, you know, when you put milk into that butter, and if you got butter, or whatever is the item that's called food. Pounds of butter. Well, we'll make our own butter. We'll be alright. But do give me candy, because soon, somewhere down the trail, we're going to meet the goddamn candy man! And, we're going to get some few bullets and some gunpowder, pistol, shotgun, and have some shot, because 2 instances in the Oregon Trail where I buy a shotgun without any shot. And shotgun. Oh wait, we already have one. We got it through trade, so you don't get yourself shot. And we'll have to rest here for a few days because, you know, some people are just feeling bad these days. So here's a little Butch Reed fact for you. Did you know that Butch Reed was one of the founding fathers of Netflix? Yeah. Butch Reed has a lot of money in his post-wrestling career. Yeah, he's got all that fuck you money. Which, by the way, I have a lot of that F you money too. In GTA 5, before I got into this whole Diamond Casino heist, which I've been doing that recently with a few friends of mine. And, what you doing, Trail? Oh, god dang it. And then, we have this case of,
Conditions aren't likely to improve anytime soon. We should go ahead and cross the river.
Yeah, we'll think about that. I initially had $52 million in GTA. Now I have 46. Aspired to get back up a few more. Because I got all that FU money now. While over in Red Dead Redemption 2, since I got a new business set up, and that's moonshining. That's right, Lord Master is in the moonshining business now, and he's doing it very well. He's being prosperous. He initially had $32,000. Now he's down to $28,000. I invested in quite good. I can't think of better words. Man, they turned up a tail and ran. What happened here? Can anyone tell me?
Fine scenery round these parts.
Yeah, fine scenery of abandoned buildings and possibly dead people. You may never know who attacked them. And we didn't find anything useful. Well, keep searching. Search! There, you found a bottom of Epsom, so that's all I need to know. No need to overstay our welcome. What happened to the place? Winter quarters. Now sparsely inhabited. No trade. No supplies available except food. Sparsely inhabited? Are you saying there's people still here? Look, we already checked this one house. Go check the other house. Go check the other. Okay, there you go. Epsom salts and eating utensils. That's all we found over there. Now get out of here before something bad happens to me. How you feeling about it? Liberty Pole. And then we go to Pawnee Village.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Do you want to trade? I am Pawnee. My name is Tall Rain Cloud. I have dried meat and 2 horses. What more is there to tell? Now is a good time for trading.
Yes, it's time to trade. No time for advice, bull. And, man, you got a lot of meat well, not sure what you're saying, Lord Master. That sounds like you're turning into a cannibal. When he says, wow, that's a lot of meat, didn't you? Be careful with that sentence. You're not running a cannibal restaurant right now. Get this weight off of us. You're not running a cannibal restaurant where I would promote a commercial where we'll say, dead body, but think of something else real quick as we rest here, and hopefully people would be in good health for the most part, unless, God dang it, Rajaraja, now you gave Fong here the bad cold. Watch. Told you. Damn it, man. You don't sneeze on other people. That's rude. And stay away from Fong's basement. Oh yeah, when I was talking money earlier, there's another bit of a money talk I'll talk about in a moment. At a time, if we can get across here. And Butch Reed's got cholera. And did you know that cholera still exists? That's another Butch Reed fact for you. He got cholera, so therefore cholera still exists, as it is today.
Well, we're surely seeing the elephant now. I suppose the only thing we can do is rest and take care of ourselves before this thing gets out of hand.
Well, it's already got out of hand right now, jackass. So what are you gonna do about it? Epsom salts. Well, Brittany hasn't got one yet. I believe she's the savvy out of all of us. Hell, more savvy I am, despite the fact they named a prospector a trail guide. The cholera killed him. Man, got a more severe case of diarrhea. Butch Reed. On his gravestone, it will say, he was over in Florida. In other words, as I say again, he's only popular in Florida. He will only be remembered in Florida. I believe Brahma's cursed us now. Okay, I'm going hunting. I need to do it for Butch Reed. Hunt for Butch. And we take this meat to the butcher. Oh, and there's another thing I want to discuss here at this time on Oregon Trail. And that's, let's see here. Oh yeah, when I was talking money earlier, like says I got all that FU money, and it's speaking of F, and then there's you, which is that one, and you too. You know how when people go to the strip club and they throw their money at these women who are willing to strip and whatnot? For me, personally, what the hell is that supposed to be? I mean, it doesn't do it for me. I'm sorry, people. You might sound disappointed right now of what you think of one's, I don't know, leisure time for Lord Master. Look, I can be tempted over some fetishes, which I will not address here ever, unless you know me personally, which I ain't going to tell. But I can tell you this. Strip clubs just doesn't do it for me. There's no payoff for it. I mean, you know, when you throw money at it, it's like, yes, she gets money. That's her, you know, source of income. You just dance and charm your way into the sort of thing. But for me, it's just, okay, what do I get? See one of your body parts? I can, look, I'm old enough where I can see one that'd last me a lifetime. But I don't get my money back. I don't get a refund. It's like going to a slot machine where 80% of the time you don't win anything. When you pull that lever in the slots, and then you don't get all the matching icons and you get your reward. No, I don't get that. So, yeah, I don't get my money back after I got what I want. I mean, again, it just doesn't do it for me. Let me get out of here before some animal's gonna strip it. Oh, I didn't know this thing was still loaded. Oh, crap. Not again with this game. Hate it when it does that to me. Anyways, it's freaking stupid. And speaking of stupid, I'm gonna go on a bit of a rant here, and that's another, thing. It's like, yeah, I ranted a little bit about strip club. Here's another thing I'm gonna be ranting on. You know about people with unique names? Because there's this football player out there, which is get well soon, Pong. Where there's this football player by the name of Greedy Williams. I don't know what team he plays, but I know a name. But the first name, Greedy. Really? Greedy? Crap!
I tell you, if I got bit by a snake, I'd sure want to see a doctor.
I'm sure it's not the first time that Brittany's been bitten by a snake. I'm not saying in real life, so apologies in advance, Brittany, if you're watching this video. That's just, I'm talking about Red Dead in context. You know, when we're out hunting snake, and sometimes we get bit, and then what's the best way to cure a snake? Drink a health cure is logical, but I prefer to drink moonshine. That's how I cure my snake bites, so if only we had moonshine, that would be just doable. So rest here another 4 days, as we'll stop on 4/20, April 20th. Even though I'm not a weed smoker myself, and she's doing okay. Now, where the hell was I? Oh yeah, Greedy Williams. Look, I got no heat against him. It's just the first name, Greedy. I mean, come on, that's like naming your kid Golden, which of course I'm also referred to another athlete, Golden Tate. Which, when I was playing Battlefield 5 the other day, and I was talking to friends in the party, and I just went on. I was playing late at night, so when you play at late nights, my mind tends to be funny. Oh, don't die. We need you. Wait till this to approve so you can get better. Yeah, you tend to get funny in the mind, like as if you are drunk. But it's late at night, and I was doing all right. He's feeling fair at this time, and I was ranting about just saying some nonsensical stuff. It's like, Golden Tate, well, your mother should have named you Bronze because you always be fighting for second place. Man, that's a hell of a way to say it. It even said some other nonsense like, well, you should have named your daughter Target because everybody had a shot at her. Man, I can be real intense on some nights. God damn it! This is what I mean by intense.
Dad, blame it! Another confounded obstacle to our progress.
Broken wagon tongue. And we couldn't fix it because I'm a prospector. I know nothing about carpentry. My carpentry skills are at a minimum at this trail.
I found some wild pie plant, and Mama cooked it up with some sugar. Tastes almost like Grandma's pie on National Day.
What's on National Day? National Pie Day?
I walk most of the day, but Pa lets me ride a bit in the afternoon to work on my lessons. Don't tell, but sometimes I fall asleep when I ride.
Yeah, but I don't think you should be walking. I mean, do you care about your shoes getting muddy?
Don't bother chasing them prairie dogs. They're faster than you'll ever be.
I'll prove you wrong right now. Get a pistol. Come out of there, prairie dogs. Oh, God dang it. Come out of there, prairie dog. Come out of there, prairie dog. Come out of there. I don't like this covering here. Headshot. Son of a... God damn it! Well, this is why we never hunt with revolvers or pistols in Red Dead against deer. Oh, this isn't gonna be smart. Killed it. Alright, I'm looking for just one measly prairie dog to come out so I can prove that boy wrong. I don't want no rabbit. I want a prairie dog. And until we find that, I got another thing to say. And it's not about the unique names, which, actually, to put a bow on the unique names, oh, here's a prairie dog. Headshot! Holy... Oh my God, I killed it! Killed a buffalo with the 3 shots. Man, it makes me want to put on sunglasses right now, but I ain't got no glasses I got no sunglasses in my room. There is, but it's one of those Bob Vila glasses. Yeah, Bob Vila. I'm glad he's still working. I thought he died of old age. No, he's still active. Hell, he even has a Twitter. Yeah, to put a bow on the unique names, as I said before, I used to know a pretty attractive lady around my age from Houston by the name of Luna. Again, I'll just mention her name because she has no contact with me anymore. Doesn't know that I have a YouTube and everything else. That when she talked about if she were to have children and come up with names, and I said, you should name your characters after your favorite people from television. And she says, no, I prefer something like Bianca. I'm like, why Bianca? It's like, because it's unique. Unique names. Sometimes that catches me off guard. Maybe that's why I had a relationship that lasted for 8 years. It was a good, healthy 8 years, but I'm single still. Ladies, if you're still interested, I'm available. Anyways, get out of here. Continue along the trail. And don't get stuck on deep sand. Hope you all doing alright, everybody. Because we just want to wish you a happy holidays and push! I thought I was expected to injure an animal. Yeah, he's doing alright now.
Time is a-wasting. Let's get out.
Yeah, we got gold to catch. Gold to catch. Gold to harvest? No. The prospect? No. You dig for them. You dig for gold. And here we are in ancient America. I mean, ancient bluffs. Ancient America. What's gotten into you, Lord Master? I know it's 3:30 in the afternoon, and clearly you are not your element. Drink some water, alright? Okay, let's get moving. No point in dilly-dallying here. What else am I gonna rant on? Because I got a lot on my mind.
Well, howdy. You see that big tower over there? They say that there is Chimney Rock.
Yeah, but is it blowing smoke like a chimney?
If we was traveling on the other side of the river, we could get right up close to it. But over here on the north side, the best we can do is get a distant view of it. Still a remarkable sight, though.
Well, you have any advice on that?
I'd watch out for the young'uns if I were you. Never can tell when they might fall underneath the wagon wheels and get themselves hurt awful bad.
Maybe that's how Butch Reed died. He fell off the wagon and the cholera killed him. I don't know. I'm going to miss Butch Reed. I thought he was going to be a lifer for this. No. Clearly, professional wrestlers don't... Did I say professional? Oh, God dang it. Professional wrestlers don't really live that long. You know, life expectancy is lowered. But I'm glad that's changed now, you know. On the road and substances, I mean, that's just a whole nother... That's a whole nother show in and itself. There's programs that cover that sort of thing. Anyways, when I was talking about I said professional, and then that's what popped in my head. You know, hearing the word professional. Like when people say, don't worry, I'm a professional at whatever occupation or whatever you work on. Jack Finley's got cholera for the second time in his damn life. Or is it the first?
Cholera? What are we gonna do? That stuff spreads like wildfire. We can't stay here. It's in the water.
Well, it's going to kill him if we don't fucking... Buffalo stampede!
We'd better wait right here until this passes. I'd hate to get caught in the middle of that herd.
Well, I'm not going to wait here and pass. I'm pulling my sleeves up and just say, let's kill them all! Son of a... God damn it! Are these bullets made out of rubber? I must be hitting at the wrong spots. Aim right. Aim left. I mean, shit! Shit! One more. Shit! Well, again, one is good enough. It's just the joy of killing all the others is just... What do you mean, the joy of killing? You're starting to sound like a maniac, Lord Master. Don't you know that? You're starting to sound like a maniac. Don't worry, I'm a professional. But I'd rather be called the confessional. Get it? Like pros, cons? Not confessional. No, confessional. Get it? You get it. I like how I reloaded the weapon even though there wasn't any more bullets in there.
What are we waiting for? Let's cross.
Well, and also on, you know, when I earlier talked about money. Get well soon, Jack Finley. Oh, he's better, but he's just feeling fair. When I was talking about how I made all that money in GTA and Red Dead by any means, one of my friends, one of my nearly friends in Xbox Live, which I will not mention his name here on Mike Brittany here, but I'm sure he'll understand that it's like a shout out to him, much like I already said shout out to Brittany, if you're watching. Now, for this guy here, he calls me a hustler I mean, I dislike the term hustler, but maybe that's just me being old school, but I'd rather be called a hard worker for everything that I've done over the years. What if it's here on YouTube, entertaining you people here in the Oregon Trail, making money in other games, like I'm loyal to some creed. Now, as I'm here, oh, here's something that we hard to get. Pounds of nails, so we can fix our wheels better. And get another... Oh, we need more pickaxes. I mean, don't you know? There's gold up on them hills. You use them pickaxes to dig. Dig. Now, what else you got on this bag of crap? I don't know. Oh, we shot a lot, so give me another box of bullets. You know.
They tell me someone in this wagon train is looking for a doctor. Is that true?
Well, we were, and you were too lazy.
Well, to be honest with you,
I haven't done my shit. Okay, now, head west. Register Cliff, I mean.
Look at all them carvings on the rock. If that don't beat all. You reckon that's why they call this place Register Rock? Because people register their names on it?
Yeah, sure.
What do you say we go on over to the rock and carve our own names on it? Then folks from all over the country will know we were there before them.
Yeah. Regis. Oh, that reminds me. Oh, god dang it. No. Turn around. We're supposed to do this tradition where you must hunt at Register Cliff, the place where hunters go to die. Get a shotgun. Now, Regis. Oh, god dang it. Oh, man. I was about to say, if I don't get this bear right now, he's going to come kick my ass. Regis Philbin, if you're watching this show, put me on your damn show. What are you waiting for?
Ray, Regis is retired, you know.
God dang it. This won't kill him, but it's a nice shot. There, now we can go. Yeah. I've always wanted to be on Regis' show. Oh my god, Brittany's horse is missing.
That's mighty suspicious. Animals missing. Maybe there's some thieves around about.
Oh, I just had a flashback just now from that guy from it says, remember, horses are faster and weaker, and they're attracted to thieves. So maybe somebody stole her horse. Oh, man. If it's really indeed gone missing, I won't feel bad about Brittany. I don't know what her favorite horse breed in Red Dead is. I mean, I don't remember the name. I think she named her horse Carrot, or am I thinking of some other player that I encountered whose horse is named Carrot? Or that might have been Miss Rosie's horse.
I don't rightly think we should hold up the whole wagon train just because some animal's missing.
Damn it, man! It's Brittany's horse. It's her pride and joy. I can't imagine her, without a horse. That's just... It's like... what's that saying? The opposite of oil and water that doesn't go together. Something that goes together. Found a missing animal. So I'm sure she's feeling relieved right now. Oh, what else do I have on my mind? Because I got a lot on my mind. I got so much trouble in my mind. Refuse to lose. That's from Welcome to the Terror Dome by the Public Enemy. Love that song.
Ah, more wagon people. Are you here to slaughter more buffalo like the group that passed by 4 days ago?
Wasn't me.
I'd never seen such waste. They killed 10 times what they needed for food and left most of the carcasses to rot. Luckily, after the coyotes had finished with them, we gathered the bones to make tools. If you must kill for food, good, but don't kill any more than that. The well-being of our people depends on the buffalo.
You know what she reminds me of? My grandmother. Well, back in my childhood, before her hair was all gray, but still, she reminds me of my grandmother. And let me tell you about Lord Master's grandmother. Oh, here's a deck of playing cards, that alternate currency I told you about. Yeah, let me tell you about my grandmother. Just based on a lot of people I used to talk smack to online before, party chat became a thing. Nobody is a better smack talker than my grandmother. Seriously. She's like Smack Talker Skywalker. She's got a microphone lightsaber for a hater. I'm quoting somebody else, but I just want to throw in there for emphasis. I mean, seriously. A lot of you heard from me cannot compare to my grandmother, alright? I just cannot outdo her in the realm of smack talk. But when it comes to smack talking for me, I'm a better back talker than front talker, and I admit that. I joke about it with friends. I'm a better back talker than front talker. Because if a guy was looking at me, well, I'd just rather punch him than to say him anything more. Right? I'm not a fighter, I'm not that cruel. I'm not a guy who loves to fight all the time. I'm not Irish. There's no Celtic blood in me that makes me want to fight. No, sorry about that. I know a girl who has Irish ancestry, and that's Katie. You've probably seen her name before in past Oregon Trail videos. Okay, some 50 minutes in, let's get moving. Strangers ahead. I didn't kill no buffalo stampede.
I wouldn't mind hearing what they have to say. Could provide useful information about the trail ahead.
Well, we hope it's a guru because, I have a habit from India where the wisest of all men are gurus and acharyas. Nobody's wiser than them because they have all the answers.
Ah, more wagon people. Are you here to slaughter more buffalo like the group that passed by 4 days ago?
Didn't we have this discussion before? And what a coincidence. I said I did not kill the buffalo. Please, it wasn't me.
I'd never seen...
Yeah, you never seen... Look. I'll give you something to you so you can just buzz off now. Yeah, just one winter coat because it's about to be summer. Here you go. Whew, thank God. I'm glad she didn't want to come and steal stuff from the wagon. Or possibly steal Brittany's horse. Even though she already has horses herself. Like a fairy. You know what? Give me another hat. A spare hat. Because what I would want is a flat cap. Just like the Peaky Blinders. But you know, throughout 2019, of what characterized for me this year, culturally wise, it's been the year of Peaky Blinders and India for me. Peaky Blinders is a TV show that you can watch on Netflix or on BBC iPlayer. It's a badass show to me. It's basically, without a doubt, the TV series of the year for me. The first runner-up would be Bharat at Koj from India, also which that show translates to The Discovery of India, named after the book by Jawaharlal Nehru, who was the first Prime Minister of India. Now, anyways. Brittany!
We can't very well go on with somebody missing. Let's get together a search party.
Oh my God! They took her horse, and we found it. Now they took Brittany herself.
That's all right. You just go ahead and search the countryside. I'll just stay here and keep an eye on things.
Jackass. God, if Brittany is gone, I assume that these uncouth bandits took her, or unless she has a dishonorable reputation in Red Dead, and the bounty hunters found her and they captured her. And the bounty hunter, found her, they hog-tied her, and then they're taking her to the nearest town or fort. We better find her. And we found Brittany. Oh, thank Shiva! Naming one of the Hindu gods, because current habit with India. Even though I'm not Hindu personally, but I'm just saying because from that Chola series. So the horse went missing, we found it. They took Brittany, and we found her. So no. Thugs did not took Brittany. She just ventured off too long with her horse, I assumed. She went off too far on her own adventure. That's probably what happened here.
Say, how's it going, friend? I'm doing just fine now that I got me 4 oxen instead of just 2. Well, I thought I was done for back there a ways before Fort Laramie, but I traded all my extra sets of clothing there for 2 more oxen.
So you're going with all this only?
Are you headed for California? I hear there may be a shortcut that'll get there 2-3 weeks earlier than the regular way.
Oh yeah, I plan on going to California because, give me a few dollars off of you. Not giving her. I was about to say, no, should have given away all the half sets. Yeah, sorry about that. Come on, keep going. We got no time to do the dummy now. Brittany's got dysentery. Oh my God.
They need rest, fluids, and good food, well salted.
Well, what have we here? Some more eastern greenhorns trying their luck at crossing the wilderness. I ain't got to say nothing to you if I don't want to. None that I'm prepared to offer you.
Look, we must rest here because of Brittany's sake. Because diarrhea, dehydration, and cramps, which is dysentery, not a good thing to have. Matter of fact, I think 2 of our rulers of the Chola dynasty in that Crusader King series died of dysentery. We're here for 5 days, even though we're resting in alkali water area, so somebody may take alkali poisoning if we're not careful. But it's raining right now, so it won't matter. Actually, okay, 1 more day, then we'll get moving a little. Damn, that thing is bad. Dysentery doesn't last forever, so stay strong, girl. Hate to lose you, because she's an adventurous one. Now, remember, this is dysentery. It doesn't say about the length of it. Laudanum could have stopped it, so we could have administered laudanum, but they tell me well salted, therefore fluid, and something to take. Oh yes, we always do something at Split Rock. Look, Register Cliff, and Split Rock is a place where I always do something. In particular, hunting. Damn, what a shot! I should stop that pronghorn dead. Shit, that guy's fast. Get out of here. I'm asking to get mauled. Anyways, oh god. not supposed to be doing it. Stop that. How is she? Good moving a little. She'll power through this. She's rested enough. Alright, decision time. Now, none of you people don't matter. What matters is the coin. The coin is the be-all, end-all of our decisions. But remember, it was the coin that in the Chola series, where Parantaka, the founder of the Kingdom of Tamilakam, he flipped the coin to decide which of his two sons is to marry the most beautiful Indian woman in the world named Kundaka Devi, which she was a Jain, and it's like, yes, she was born attractive, and she's also groomed, therefore very desirable to all men who look at her. And when the coin was tossed, it was the Raja of Charanadu, not the Maharaja, that got the bride. And then it started off just exactly like how the Trojan war tale went in the Trojan epic cycle and stories like the Iliad. Yeah, you can see all these events of our own version of the Trojan War on episode 7 of Chola, the Chola Rashtrakuta War to free captives. That's what the episode is called. Now, it's time to flip a coin. Heads, deep sand, tails, 3 crossings, best 2 out of 3. Let's go. Oh, god dang it. I didn't flip. I didn't flip correctly, but it's tails first, so 1 for 3 crossings. There. Now I got the thumb up. It's tails! 3 crossings. There. We know what we're open against. Our spring slough. Slow. Our first hill. Rocky Ridge, in which we do not tip over at this time. Why does she still have dysentery? That's not good. Then again, I had it. It's just 5 more days, alright? Then we'll stop resting for the time being. Hate to lose her. Oh no, don't tell me she's become one of those victims where, it's happened to a few people a few times in Oregon Trail history where I thought it was magnesia that makes you get, I don't know, dysentery forever. You dysentery until you get somebody else and you'll die instantly. I mentioned about Miss Rose. Her and this other girl by the name of Kim, which is K-Y-M, oddly enough. They're both from Australia. And if you two are watching this video, shout out to both of you lovely ladies from Australia. Because I've come to the conclusion, even though this may sound delusional in one's ears, that probably Australian women like Lord Master. But then again, my mother used to tell me, whenever I have a shave and a haircut, which I do it every once a month, when I feel it's like, okay, it's time to, time to shave. They say that I'm a ladies' man. I never admit that I'm a ladies' man, but my family members say otherwise. Particularly my mother. Yeah, it's kind of beyond me with all that. We're not resting anymore. Come on. I know that music. Brittany got better. Okay, apparently she found a cure for dysentery, which lasted like 3 weeks. Look, assume June 21st is the day she got better, so... When did she get dysentery? When? June 1st. Oh my god, 20 days! 20 days of dysentery and she found a cure of it. The Chola rulers suffered more. But remember, don't rest here, it's bad water.
Let's move on.
Damn right, sir. It doesn't matter which way we go, because either of those paths is going to take us to California. So, we're doing this again. Fort Bridger, heads, something cut off tails. Best 2 out of 3. Let's go! Okay, we got 1. Tails for something cut off. And, whoa, that one almost hit my foot. We got 1 for Fort Bridger. Remember, best 2 out of 3. There can only be 1. Flip high! Oh, be right back. I have to drop my headset for this to pick that up. It's heads! Fort Bridger is where we're going. Fine by me. Sure, look at this.
Howdy. I'll be right pleased to ferry you across the river.
How much?
The toll is a mere $5 per wagon. Considering how deep this river is, that's a bargain.
Oh, why don't we hire these guys?
Well, first of all, let me take you across the Green River. After that, keep following the water till you get to Fort Bridger. The trail's pretty clear. Can't miss it.
Well, what if I say, F your $5 and hire these people to help? I don't know about giving them an access would be a good idea because, Oh, winter coat, too. See, that's a bargain. Give them a winter coat, they help us cross, instead of spending $5 on the ferry, which I am not too keen on because the river's difficult, they say. Damn it! Had to replace it. Pittsburgh success. Oh no, not you again. Yep, it's me again. Okay, what else? Gotta do that. Are we even making butter? Be back in a moment, because knowing that this thing is gonna glitch on me. Look, we got eggs, we got salted meat from all the hunting. Why aren't we producing butter? Where's our cows? Oh, not again. This reminds me of the older videos. Cows are useless again. Or maybe having an excessive number of cows don't produce you milk, so... The next time we trade somebody, dump the cows. Be back. Okay. Now listen here, good sir. You and I may have some disagreements eye to eye, but I want your... Where's the butter? What have you done to the butter? Are you hiding something from me? You're hiding butter from me. Don't you know that Lord Krishna, in his youth, was known as the butter thief? Because he really, really liked that butter? I don't know what the hell you're talking about. That's alright. You don't understand Hinduism like I do sometimes. Oh, and stay away from Fong's basement. You got any chains? Oh, good. This is what we need because we're going to be going across some steep country over at either Fort Hall or Salt Lake alternate routes. And yes, I'm bringing the coin again because there's a frequent theme here. You know which one's which? One for Fort Hall heads. Fort Hall! Ha ha ha! Ho ho ho! Fort Hall! Yeah, Santa Claus intervening on the matter again. Typhus! Typhus. I think that's also known as... Is it slow fever or is it camp fever? Back in the olden days of the events of Crusader Kings 2. But Rajaraja has the typhus. Which you just want to reiterate again. What is the typhus? Sudden headache, chills found by the veins. Loss of appetite, and it could lead to death. Well, one thing's for certain, because I don't know if you watched any of those videos of Chola, this Tamil dynasty that I play as in Crusader Kings. Diseases are a real bane of our existence. We fear diseases more than the enemy. So Rajaraja, rash almost about total prostration. What's the best treatment? Because I did not read the treatment part because I'm such a dummy. Best treatment is rest. Laudanum. Laudanum! And in case you die, we'll put you over in the grave. Spring.
Back home.
Good day to you.
No.
I say we...
I need something more.
Top of the day to you, friend.
I need something more.
We met a man yesterday who said he'd already been to California.
What?
His report bore a good account of the country and the quality of the land to be had. That was a relief to hear.
But the gold! Tell me there's gold out up in the hills.
Thunderation. I've been working for other folks all my life. In the new land, I'm going to have my own land and herd. Yes, sir, I can hear them cattle calling my name.
Damn it, man. Tell me if there's gold or not.
I hear California's the best place for raising cattle. Acres of wild oats keep 'em fat and happy. Oregon's more country for farming and lumbering.
If I was to settle California, these milk cows of mine gotta go because they're about as useless as a bull's tit when it comes to not producing milk to me. As a matter of fact, I'll trade you with something if you could give me some. Oh, more winter coats. Cows, come on, cows. Yes, all but one. Here you go. That's a hell of a bargain. And we'll use these winter coats for trading with others. You see? I'm pointing at my own head, telling myself that I am smart. I am smart and you are not. Ha 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 ha. Damn it. I thought I was expecting a tipple, but it didn't happen. That's not what I'm damning about. Well, you know what's gonna happen next. Damn it! Get up! I'm sure we lost a lot of crap, but nobody got hurt, so that's great.
This may be our last chance for a while to buy or trade for supplies.
Ladies and gentlemen, Peg Leg Smith is here to conduct business with you. But let me tell you something. If you don't want to buy some of my goods, well, we got eggs, bacon, a bonnet for the ladies, some brandy to get drunk on, some ham, some salt, and some whiskey. Mother!
Okay, calm down, you eccentric old goof. Why isn't Miss... I was about to say Miss Rosie. It's Britney. It's Britney, bitch. That's a reference of what Britney Spears says. Talking about Britney Equine Queen here. She should wear a bonnet. I don't know if she does. I read that. This is why I like Peg Leg Smith. He sells only alcohol. So, give me all of it. All of the alcohol that you have.
Now, you drive a hard bargain, mister. Oh, and, would you like to have some... Well, we have a shortage of bullets, but if you got a shotgun, we got some shot for you.
Well, those...
But we don't sell any clothes around here. You might as well go naked.
Oh, don't worry, we got winter coats. God, I miss Peg Leg Smith. He's such a joy. He is such a joy to work with, and sometimes he travels with us whenever he stops working at the trading post. Especially for us minor 49ers. Hudspeth, cut off.
I suggest...
I don't know. I hear tell that this shortcut is mighty rugged.
Oh, don't worry about it. We can handle it. Oh, wait, how is Rajaraja doing? Not do well. I'm sure he's going to die soon, and he's gonna like it. Coin toss. Okay, quickly here. Okay. Heads. Heads. Hudspeth come. Had to do a short flip, so, because I ain't got time for this. Marsh Creek.
What are we waiting for?
Well then, let's see. Oh yes, lately, I've been playing some old PC games during my free time, whenever I'm not recording or doing Xbox stuff for Red Dead or GTA. I've been playing some old school PC games, older than Oregon Trail, slightly older. I'm sure you've probably seen that in a few of my videos, including the this old game that's been kicking my ass, and that's called Castle of the Winds. That old roguelike RPG game, which I recently concluded for the episode 1. And I will start filming episode 2 for Castle of the Winds. Stay tuned, people. I think it's probably going to be next week that I'll start filming the first part of episode 2 of Castle of the Winds. Because it's not over yet. There's still a lot more adventures and all that BS of me curb stomping these little sawed-off mother called Cobloids. Now apply that to the skin radish. This may kill him though. Oh no, he's better. It's just he's feeling poorly. Well, I'm sure he had a more prosperous reign in this time. Because he don't have all that few money that I got. So, we're going to California Trail. I mean, it's obvious. No need to coin toss. California is the way to go. What say you, people?
We're going to California, aren't we?
Well, you bet.
We should go to Oregon.
Hell no.
I don't know which way we should go.
You know nothing.
Maybe we better
No, I don't need no guidebook. I got the trail guide right here, pointing on my, cranium brain.
Which way is west?
California it is. You people. You people. We love Las Vegas. Anyways,
They call this the City of Rocks because of all the strange rock formations. Kind of like buildings in a city.
Yeah.
I never seen nothing like this before.
That's all you got to say to tell me more? No, bye-bye.
Well, the trail's mighty rough through here. Maybe we ought to slow our pace a bit, make it easier on the animals. Lessen the chances of wagon damage, too.
Well, I guarantee you, before we get to Sacramento, another wagon part's going to get broke. I guarantee you. I guarantee it. Have some sugar to get you all hyped up. Jumping around like a bunny rabbit. I used to have these sugar crashes when I was much younger. That one looks like a man, that one looks like an eagle. Or a hawk, whatever. God damn it, boys.
I don't see why we should head for the Great Salt Lake Valley. That would be well out of our way.
If we turn north, we can get back to the main Oregon Trail and head for the Willamette Valley.
We're still going to California. And that's final. God damn it! Damn it! Someone's gonna get hurt around here. Told you! Called it!
Sure. Let's give 'em a hand. And to think that a couple of months ago, I didn't even know what a wagon tongue was.
Well, let's trade a replacement. Oh, winter coat. Here you go. Great deal. Just pray that nothing else breaks. Oh, what else do we got here? Oh, stay away from Frog's basement. All of you. Oh, shit. Brittany's horse.
An injured draft animal is no good to nobody. Shoot it.
Hold up. You think you are?
With good care, the injured animal may become useful once again.
Well, for the sake of Rajaraja, let's give that horse 2 days rest. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, I got a few more things on my mind to talk about once we get to this river. Here we are. As of this recording on Wednesday, December 18th, this is 2 days before, one of the movies I look forward to watching, and that's Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker, Star Wars Episode 9. Yeah, I will be looking forward to watching that. I mean, I don't want to get too much into detail, because otherwise whatever I may say may become irrelevant when people watch this video on later days. So, I just wanted to know that this is 2 days before the movie came out, and I would most definitely watch it. And yes, I have been watching The Mandalorian as well, which is one of the two TV shows I've been watching lately. The Mandalorian and this other one, not related to Star Wars, just a different one. And it's a Hulu original called Reprisal, which is a neo-noir crime drama, which I'm really enjoying, surprisingly, despite the setting of things. I am not familiar with most of that cast, but I'm really, really liking it. Not to the extent where, I like it about as much as Peaky Blinders. I mean, Peaky Blinders influenced me. That's the reason why I have a flat cap in my room. I'm not wearing it right now because I have this headset on, so to speak. So, what say you?
I'm sick and tired of this cussed road to California. Oregon's sounding mighty good to me right now.
Bye-bye, you coward. I'm gonna be rich. Because all I do is win, no matter what. I got money on my mind. I got gold on my mind. Jack Finley's got scarlet fever. Man, this is the most unique diseases we got on this trail. Now, scarlet fever, contagious disease, usually only strikes children. Well, Jack Finley's no child. He's a grown-ass man. He's 35. That's the age I had set for him. Rest, fluids, and good diet. More of these rashes. Sore throat, swollen soybeans. Oh, don't you worry, Mr. Jack Finley. You will get back to your robbery days.
We should keep moving, but at a distance. They could be trouble.
We sure are glad to see you folks. We've been out here wandering for almost a week. Not sure of where we are. We got separated from our wagon train a ways back, and somehow got lost. I'm about word sick over my family, and they're surely word sick about me.
Where do you got any advice?
Heck no. But I hope you don't mind if we follow along for a while. At least till we find our wagon train again.
I have a bad feeling about this. Knew it! I knew that guide had a trustworthy look. And the thief stole the stuff. And you see that man over there? I'm not sure which one everybody members is. So I would assume it's Jack Finley. Because Jack Finley had a grizzly beard. And I'm not sure about the long hair, but unless that's Rajaraja. Otherwise, Rajaraja would have an Indian appearance. You know, him wearing a crown. You understand the other? So he took our bacon, took our beans, took our pemmican, and he got a deck of playing cards and various other items. So I'm sure he's going to use that deck of playing cards to play poker with some of his criminal friends for his ill-gotten gains. But there's time to search the thief. Quick, Brittany, get on your horse and find that guy. But we were able to find the thief and my supplies. Damn it to all the hells. Well, we found some wild vegetables.
What are we doing wasting time picking wild vegetables?
6 pounds. Oh, God!
I know what to do for a snake bite. Apply a tourniquet, lacerate the wound, and suck out the venom. And keep the patient still and calm.
Man, it's just bad luck for some people, huh? Anyways, we'll just stop right here for a bit. Okay, let's scatter some hay because there's going to be a big-ass desert coming up ahead. Hailstorm!
It's miserable trying to travel in weather like this. We're not going any further right now, are we?
Lordy, ain't never seen anything like this hail. We should take shelter under the wagons. Poor animals.
Can't wait to write back home and tell the folks about this hailstorm. Biggest hail I've ever seen. Hard to travel in, though.
Oh, good Lord, man. Just hope nobody gets hit in the head. Hit in the head. Sorry for that stammering. Because I have a feeling that frickin' Indra has cursed us. And it's also hot out here, so don't worry about the hail. They'll melt on their way down. So yes, we even traveled through hail because we're that strong. I don't know about him, but found some more vegetables, interestingly enough.
Ah, más emigrantes, ¿ah? Por donde vas te topas con ellos.
Oh boy, I don't speak Spanish.
No hablo inglés, pero sí hablo idiomas indígenas, los cuales me ayudan a comerciar con ellos. No muchos americanos hablan estos idiomas. Le aconsejo que junte algo de forraje en esta pradera. Sus animales lo necesitarán en el desierto que viene más adelante. Adiós y buena suerte.
Oh God, I was tempted to mention, Pancho Villa, but no, that wouldn't be right. And then I'm referencing this video that I saw by Chick Wofong, who is a West Texas humorist, in which I heard this Pancho Villa joke, which just, God, me as of a land descent, partly of Mexican descent of sorts, Spanish descent, found it hilarious, but a little, at the same time. Give me more hay.
I think we should take the Truckee route.
I hear the Donner Party took the Truckee route, and look what happened to them. No sirree. I say we should go the Carson route.
Yeah, I don't feel like opening more cannibal restaurants. So we got two conflicting people here. But the decision's to be made by the coin, and this is the last time I'm doing this for this trail at this point in time. Okay, we got tails for Carson. One more. We got one for Truckee. Okay, I just didn't. Tails, Carson route. Yep, going to Kit Carson route. Kit Carson. So here we are, 40-mile desert. It's 85 degrees, it's 75 is the low. And I know you people feel like crap. So we just wait till sunset to get through.
Don't bother me right now.
I feel like I've been eating dust soup all day.
Yeah, we're gonna eat some more of that, so we'll just wait till sunset. And stay away from Bog's basement. It had to be the wheel.
We'll stop while that wheel's being fixed. Besides, we can use the rest.
Well, Lord Master, Earl Drummond, put on your Bob Vila glasses on right now. Let's try to fix this thing for once. And we fixed it! You see? Just ask Bob the Builder. Can we fix that wheel? Hell yeah, we can!
Hi there. Well, now I've surely seen the elephant.
What the hell do you mean? I've been hearing that phrase a lot.
I mean, the desert was just about all that a human being can stand. I'm at the limits of my endurance. Well, we certainly can't turn around and go back now. That'd be the death of me. After we rest up here a bit, I reckon we just gotta keep pushing on.
Hey, I know this may sound expensive, but can I trade it away for a tent? Oh, god dang it, I can't be checking supplies. Because I'm going to assume this cow doesn't produce any milk for us as well. Like, we probably brought another useless cow. But if I trade that cow away and found out that this thing produces milk, then I would feel guilty. So I would like to have that tent right now. So, what do you say? Yeah, we gave away. Wait a minute. That's it? That's all the food we have? Beans, pemmican, and eggs? Oh my god! You're kidding me, right? No, they're not kidding. Oh man, I just feel like a big sack of... If only this place had a store. So, we need to get out of this
Let's move on.
Let's keep going.
But don't worry, you got all that money. But don't worry, there's some wild fruit out here.
You know, I think a few of the people may be showing early signs of scurvy. Fresh fruit would be just the thing for them.
Yeah, like Rajaraja here. There's a lot of healthy plants out here, surprisingly enough. Hey, abandoned wagon. There's better be food in there, otherwise I'm going to be resorting
I think we
to
ought to check it out. Never can tell what we might find.
Oh, another hat, and this bottle of quinine. I believe that's for malaria. Oh, thank the gods. You better have some good food or there's going to be hell to pay. Well, hell yes. Oh, no, wait a minute, that's not Piglic's. Who are you? Oh, just some guy. So just give me something that can sustain for us. At least for a time. Especially rice, because I love me some rice. And some... Whoa. Hold on there. We ain't got much for us. Right, so... half the rice, okay? If without the rice, then fine. It's enough for us to sustain for at least a couple of weeks. Come on. Get moving or I'm gonna get fired. Passing through the Sierra Nevadas. Oh god. The thieves are coming.
Buen día. My name is Josefina Iturrieta de Panicelo. I am traveling to meet my husband in Texas, but we are taking a long route so that I may see more of this beautiful country.
Tell me more.
He preceded me there to establish our new rancho near Paso del Norte. Everything is now ready, so I go now to join him. My husband is a wealthy man with a great deal of land and many herds of cattle.
Well, I'm going to be striking gold pretty soon. What else you got advice?
Do not be misled into thinking your good fortune lay in gold or silver. Precious metals are a scourge. Land is the only sure source of wealth. When you reach your new home, raise cattle or hardy crops. People need to eat. That is the true path to success.
Let me tell you something, lady. I'm a prospector and trail guide. I'm going to prove you wrong. I'm going to strike the biggest amount of gold that the world has ever seen. Well, maybe. But at least that one's not a thief. Not on my birthday! Damn it! Why did a wheel have to break on my birthday? Low food again. Well, everyone's doing alright. So come on, get moving. Know that we're getting closer to the end. No fruit or vegetable. God damn it! And we couldn't fix it because of my clumsiness. And Rajaraja suffered a concussion.
A doctor should always be consulted in cases of concussion.
Well, there'll be a doctor in Sacramento. Dizziness, I'll keep you very active. Welcome to Dry Diggins! Well, you better hope there's a doctor in Dry Diggins, which is an odd name for a town. Or is it a prospecting town? Who knows? Alright, Dry Diggins.
Ah, my friend, a fellow traveler through this great land.
Beat off, scam artist. Ah! Chester been wanted for murder. My God. Oh, that's a guy you wouldn't want to walk into a dark alley. Gee, meat market. Why can't I go to the meat market? Hey, open that door. We're starving here.
How you doing?
How are we doing? Don't you know how we're doing? We're doing terrible. Our food is low. You know how much we have? We have 2 eggs, 2 pounds of butter, and 38 pounds of bacon. What the are you thinking? Can anyone help around here?
Say, you folks heading out on the trail. Be sure to check your supplies often.
Gee, I wish we knew that earlier.
If you're near to running out of essentials, you can usually buy more at forts or trading posts.
Well, what's wrong with doing business here in Dry Diggins?
If you got no money, you might be able to trade with other travelers for what you need. But don't wait until it's too late.
Well, why weren't you there in the trail with me, and you would be my personal guru?
Oh, I've been told you're looking for a doctor.
No, I'm looking for food. Sheriff, oh, no. We're starving here. Eat some food. God damn it, people. What the hell you're doing? Serve me up some food, or there's gonna be hell to pay. I'm just trying to make the doing with the spitting. Let me see what you... What the... $100 for meals? And you got cheap oxen and cheap horses. What's wrong with the meals? What say you? What's your name? It doesn't have a name. What I'm gonna call you... Oh, no. I was about to call him Butch, but no. Think of Butch. I'm gonna call you Bob, alright? Okay, Bob. What is up with the high prices on the meals? And I just hurt my finger for pointing it down as I hit the desk. And he says, well, good sir, let me tell you something. The reason why these meals are so expensive is because these prospectors keep buying them because, you know, they have to haul the loads of gold, you know, all that gold that's being gathered away. But figuring that you're a prospector yourself, well, it doesn't look like you're going to get meals anytime soon because you don't have much money. How much money do you have, good sir? 0.55. 55 cents. Well, that ain't good enough. So, if you want to get more money, I suggest that you may want to grow some, well, you know, some substances and sell them at a reasonable price, and then you'll get your minutes. I ain't doing business around here. I mean, I would rather work in B. Mint's Shoe Company or Zapf and Winkelmeyer, and for all of their sleepyhead. Yeah. There's no fruits and vegetables right now, so we're going without them, and hopefully nobody gets scurvy. Just go! Damn it!
An injured draft animal is no...
No. We're not shooting no horse. Sorry I pushed that horse too hard. Sorry about that, Brittany. It's just I'm a bit impatient here. Sutter's Fort. Anyone else? No, I just want to take a quick visit. Oh no, not you again. No, I would see your ass again. Yep, that's right. You stuck with me. Let me see. Oh my God, with the $100 meals. What's up with the $100 meals? I told you. Didn't you meet that guy who was dry diggings? Because people keep buying the meals for their, you know, gold prospecting purposes and whatnot. And also, in case you don't remember, my name is Wiggins. No, Dwiggins. Not Wiggins. Dwiggins. That starts with a D. Not that frickin' bookworm named Wiggins. Whatever. How much is that, I don't know. I don't even know anymore. I'm just gonna leave right now and...
Hello!
Yeah, they were everywhere. Tell you what, people. Before we get to Sacramento, I got one more thing to say before we start prospecting for gold. I'm glad everyone's feeling better, so too bad Butch Reed is not going to get the share of gold. Share of Brittany, Rajaraja, Jack Finley, we're all going to prosper here. Yes. We have reached Sacramento on September 25th, 1899. Sorry, Red Dead Habit, 1849, 50 years before the events of Red Dead Redemption. So let's prospect for gold right now. Y'all mad at me, right? Because I'm just Prospector who I'm like, oh, give me some gold, I want some gold. And all that. And I was like, well, sir, after you've done a lot of prospecting for gold, here's your check. I hereby certify the specimen of ore essayed by the undersigned for the bearer of the certificate of the following result. Gold per ton of 2,000 pounds, 112 ounces, coin value of over 2,000! Over 20! God damn, that's a lot of gold! That's all I gotta say about that. And the final score is heck to the yeah. No money. And we took a little bit longer than we normally have. But, we did well. But too bad one person passed on. And that's Butch Reed. God bless him. He was over in Florida, you know. See what lies ahead for the future of Earl Drummond. Earl Drummond mined $2,240 worth of gold along the banks of the American River. The fortitude and determination that served Earl Drummond so well on the California Trail proved equally valuable in the new land, contributing to the tremendous social and economic success. During the late 1800s, Earl Drummond wrote a best-selling book about the experiences on the Oregon and California trails, and widely recognized as a prominent pioneer, became a popular guest speaker at civic ceremonies and luncheons. You damn right. Damn right. That's all I gotta say about that. Damn right. I'm sure nothing bad will happen to me in the future now. Oh, hey, look. Wild fruit. Yeah! I've been shot! God damn it! I struck rich! And then I got shot! Oh, God damn it. No one else is feeling better. Remember, stay away from Fog's basement. I struck rich, and then I got jacked. But Earl Drummond made the top score. Thank you, Earl Drummond, for winning the list of legends. So, yes, Earl Drummond is the best of the best of the best, sir. But now, we will say that, well, despite the fact that he died at the end, but still made it the top score, all I gotta say, you people, is Happy Holidays here on the Oregon Trail 2. So I hope you enjoyed this excruciating but well-worth trail. But coming in 2020, at some point in 2020, we'll have all that great Oregon Trail action. And hopefully, one of these days, gotta stop doing these goddamn glitch deals here that's been plaguing, these last few videos. But nonetheless, very entertaining. I was able to get all the topics that I wrote down in my notes over there, including, the stupid-ass unique names to Star Wars, to that FU money, Butch Reed, and more. We had a horse that went missing, a girl that went missing, and they were both found. Yeah, we had some real adventurous people. But then Earl Drummond decides to, he shoot himself, or someone shot himself. We don't know if it was an accident, or maybe it was that thief that came from Hawaii. I don't know. Whoever killed Earl Drummond, I would assume that Brittany hunted down that killer and either captured him alive or dead to serve justice here in the west of the Oregon Trail. And now, all I have to say, people, is that it's been a great 2019. So, what you look forward to on the channel next is the continuation of the Chola series here on Save Kings 2 and the Lord Master channel, and the upcoming Castle of the Winds Episode 2 series. That will be coming soon, as well as more videos from Red Dead Redemption 2 and a few others that you may least expect. All that and more here on the Lord Master channel. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and hope we see you on the next Oregon Trail. Until then, so long for now. Good night, and happy holidays, ladies and gentlemen, from all around the world, from all walks of life and languages you speak, and all that crap that, man, I could get tired ranting about, but I just couldn't help it myself. Seriously. Lord Master's future is going to be pretty bright, I would say, for the future of the Lord Master channel. But as far as real life, I'm uncertain. But one thing's for certain, Lord Master will be around as long as everyone else is alive. So, see you next time.